Obviously, trade is very important to agriculture in the state of Nebraska. Generally, typically, roughly, exports amount to about 30% of our total ag receipts, or the value of exports do. And so we try to watch these things very closely. And as you mentioned, we have the Phase 1 agreement with China that was signed in January. And we were hoping to see a lot of growth in Chinese purchases of some Nebraska products. And so we went back and looked to see, okay, how's it going so far? And unfortunately, what we found was it's not going very well out of the starting gate. The way they built the Phase 1 agreement was around exports in 2017 and those values, and China had agreed to exceed those amounts by a certain value by the year end. And so we kind of did a quick check-in, and right now they're running below 2017 through the month of April for the first quarter of the year then. Right now, total exports to China are about $4.6 billion this year. In 2017, they were over $7 billion. And to meet the levels that China has agreed to, they probably should be above $10 billion right now. So far, it's not going too well. A couple of our critical exports to China that are important to Nebraska anyway are soybeans and pork, and particularly soybeans. And right now, the soybean levels sales to China are off quite a bit. They've been buying a lot from South America, our competitors down there. And but fortunately for us, a lot of the soybeans that China buys, roughly 57%, come in the last 3 months of the year after our harvest is over. And it's probably just the nature of, typically around our harvest time is when prices are the lowest, so China comes in and buys. So there's some hope there that maybe they can make up for lost time once they get back into the market. But thus far, the soybean sales are off this year compared to last year. The bright spot right now has been pork. Of course, pork is a very popular protein in China. They use it on a lot of dishes, and they've had the swine fever there, and so they're looking to buy pork. Pork exports to China right now are up over 300%, but unfortunately that hasn't been enough to offset some of the others. Some other things that we're hopeful for, I didn't mention this in tidbits, but China is an importer of corn, of sorghum, and ethanol and distillers grains. So hopefully there's some opportunities, some buying opportunities for them in the next few months where they can pick exports back up again.